So the bullet would have gone through here. Why didn't it break the other vials is the question. Cause it's still in the fucking thing! Well, well, well. Well, well, well. The bullet entered here and is still in the pouch. God, these people are terrible at their fucking jobs. like, really? The man's been shot. Surely we shouldn't bother checking his, like, so dumb. All right, whoops. God damn it. Okay. It's really scorched badly just here. Oh, the strap is broken. Look. This must be where the bullet hit then. Let me see. It's still fucking there. Right fucking there. You people are terrible at your jobs. Fire this man. Which man? All of them. What the? Iris, look. Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it? Ah, that's the Skulkin Brothers bullet. What a stroke of luck that it hit his pouch. This is an amazing discovery. What this means is, there were 3 bullets fired at Windibanks that night. We found exactly what that juror was talking about. The 3rd bullet! It's time to press that juror again, I think. Boom, baby! I am curious what these other things are. These glass vials are full of Hurley's homemade potions. Homemade? Yes, like fingerprint powder to show up where people have touched things. And scent amplifying solution to intensify a smell lingering on an object. That seems upsetting. First one's cool. That's amazing. They're all very easy to use. There's just one thing that you have to be careful of. They're all very flammable. Mr. Sholmes is a walking bomb. Either he's passionate about finding the truth, or just oblivious to the dangers. Alright, let me go ahead and... This is the bullet that was fired from the Skulkin Brothers' gun on the night of the incident. Yes, so it turns out it never actually entered Hurley's body at all. Thanks to the thick leather of that pouch he was wearing, it saved him. Hurley's always lucky like that. Well, considering what he had to go through in hospital. Again, I assume that's just British talk. I wonder how lucky he really was. I mean, we're lucky. Like, that helped us, you know, find this. And... Oh dear, poor Hurley. Alright. You. Hold it! Bullets that has you convinced. Okay, so let's get back to the, Possible? I can prove it! Allow me to show you, then, the 3rd bullet. Take that! Here it is. We discovered it just now. Yes, on the night in question in Windibank's pawnbrokery, another bullet was fired. Hold it! What is this new trickery, you Nipponese conjurer? Where did you find that bullet? In the thing you had! I'm like, bro. A poor showing. Van Zeek's poor showing. It was lodged inside Mr. Sholmes' pouch. What? This pouch was removed from around Mr. Sholmes' waist before he was taken to hospital. And since then, it has been touched by no one. Do you mean to say the shot fired by the Skulkin Brothers that night? Yes, as your lordship has surmised, it hit this pouch. But that makes no sense whatsoever. We already know the whereabouts of the bullet fired at Mr. Sholmes. God.
It's clearly visible in this photographic print. Ah!
2 guns from the scene have already been submitted into the court record as evidence.
Yes, that of Mr. Winterbank, and that belonging to the Skulkin brothers.
And examination of both guns revealed that only a single bullet had been fired from each. Also, I just realized, so we know who the green blood belongs to, but we don't, this guy. Egbert Bennett, what a fucking dumb name! What a stupid name! I can't with this fucking guy. Egbert Benedict, fuck off! That only a single bullet had been fired from each. Ah, but that must mean... That's right. We now know that on the night in question, 3 bullets were fired. However, only 2 bullets were fired from the guns recovered from the crime scene. And until that incontrovertible inconsistency is somehow explained, we cannot and must not pass judgment. Oh. Oh! Yo, we got him flustered. It's very rare. He's usually pretty put together. There's a word. I'm bad at words.
Order! While this summation examination remains incomplete, the court has been presented with new facts. Facts that would appear to shake the very foundations upon which the case against the defendant had been built. As it is my prerogative in this situation, I hereby temporarily suspend the summation examination. By Jupiter!
What?
Bailiff, bring the witnesses back to the stand at once. Witnesses?
Governor!
Were you listening to proceedings while the defense carried out the summation examination?
We was, Governor, we was. Perhaps we can dispense with the tedious preamble. Simply answer this one question. A 3rd bullet has been identified at the scene of the crime. What do you make of that?
Make of it, Gov? I didn't make nothing of it. Nothing of nothing.
Is it one of yours?
God blimey, Gov. God blimey. Not a chance.
In that case, did you have an accomplice?
What? What? Never. The Skulkin brothers work alone. It's just the 2 of us. That's our trademark.
How soon we forget poor Sulky. I was about to say, wasn't there a whole thing that, like, the detective looked like their 3rd brother or whatever the fuck? Only 2 of the bullets from the crime scene originated from the firearms we have in evidence. The 3rd bullet was fired from another gun. Where is it?
Lummy, that's a head scratcher. Counsel for the defense?
Yes?
I should like to hear your thoughts regarding these new developments. The 3rd bullet, and the mysterious missing firearm from whence it came.
Thinking back over all the testimony we've heard, and all the evidence we've seen, I think I'm starting to form a picture. A picture of what really happened that night. My lord, I think it's clear what this 3rd bullet tells us about the Sulkin brothers. I mean, they had another gun is really dumb. I think. It's nothing to do with them is also pretty dumb, because they're clearly involved. Secret accomplice. I'm gonna be honest, it's one of these 2, and I'm not sure. We'll go with secret accomplice. On that night at Winterbank's pawnbrokery, the brothers must have been working with a 3rd. Oh, actually, yeah, duh, because, like, they're clearly talking about, like, we can't tell, because, like, he'll kill us. Like, they're clearly working. Like, accomplice is a weird word, because, like, that makes it seem like it's a 3rd one working for them. They're clearly working for someone else. But, yeah. The brothers must have been working for with a 3rd man. The witnesses are clearly doing their best to cover up the existence of this accomplice. But the evidence all points to the fact that there was someone else present. Someone carrying a gun.
Objection!
An accomplice, you say? Pig swim. Dude, you don't have nearly as much hold here anymore with the pouch episode. You don't like. I lost a lot of respect for you, Van Zeeks. Like, come on, he didn't even look at it. He didn't even look at it. Like a cursory glance showed that there was a fucking bullet in it. You lost a lot of points here, Van Zeeks. These protracted proceedings have already forced us to endure 2 summation examinations. Yet in all that time, there has not been a murmur of a third man, if this apparently wraith-like being exists. The court must be shown hard evidence. Without it, this fantasy will be crushed. The prosecution demands answers on 2 counts. Firstly, proof, evidence, that this accomplice was ever at the scene of the crime. And secondly, the identity of this spurious character. Spurious? The Skulkins are lying, I know that. But how can I ascertain the identity of the person that they're hiding? I already know it. I got it. I got both things.
Well, counsel?
I'm like 5 steps ahead. 40 chess. 5 moves ahead. Checkmate. Okay, I'm not quite a checkmate, to be fair. I'm supposed to prove the existence of this accomplice and reveal the person's identity, even. In response to the prosecution's demands, my lord, the defense is ready to present answers. The defense is ready. I believe I can provide all the answers the prosecution demands. So, my Nipponese friend, despite the swimming eyes, you seem to think you have something to say. This promises to be interesting. I have to push forward now. There's no other option. I need to use every single piece of evidence available to me if it will make a difference.
In that case, counsel, I would ask you to present the evidence without delay. On the night in question, in the moments leading up to the death of the victim, what proof have you that there was a third intruder present at the scene? That would be...
it's the calendar. Yeah, this.
Take that!
Take that! The evidence is right here, in this portfolio.
By Jove, that portfolio again, is it?
Do you expect the court to rifle through your papers itself? Be more specific. It's 3 pages, bro. Calm the fuck down. You claim one of these blood samples proves the presence of this third intruder. Well, which one is it? That'd be this one.
Take that!
Take that. What am I looking at here?
There appears to be some green paint or such like around the bullet hole in the middle of the calendar.
That's a bloodstain, my lord.
A bloodstain?
Green blood? Curious, even for you. Is the court to understand that the intruder was some inhuman creature? It's something developed by Mr. Herlock Sholmes. By the great detective? New invention, stop. Not yet appeared in stories, stop. It's this, you see. It doesn't have a name yet, though. This fogger sprays a chemical that reacts with the different elements in people's blood to change its color.
Different elements of people's blood?
Yes. Everyone's blood is slightly different, you see, because it's made up of different elements. So by seeing what color it changes to, you can tell in a flash whose blood it is. Oh, that brings a whole extra dimension to looking at blood. Talk of blood in courtroom. Stop. Very exciting. Stop. What? As an example, this one shows the blood of the victim, Mr. Windibank.
Oh, a striking blue.
Yes, so you see, the green color of this bloodstain on the calendar shows that somebody else was shot in the main part of the shop.
Now hold fire there, young man. Could be from some unrelated incident, couldn't it?
No, it's not unrelated. The date showing on the calendar is the date on which Mr. Windibank was killed.
By golly!
Therefore, we can assume that whoever was shot on the same day.
Then whose blood is it?
Well, the Skulkin brothers in the stand don't appear to be suffering from any gunshot injuries. Which means it must be the blood of somebody else. The third intruder, in fact.
Objection!
Whose identity in the court is still waiting to hear? You can't delay this any longer, my learned friend. Who is this alleged third intruder? That would be... Can't even say it with a straight face. Mr. Eggert! Mr. Eggert Benedict!
Take that!
The man's name is Eggert Benedict. Stop! Oh my god, I can't. I accidentally started autoplay. Stop! He said it so straight-laced. The man's name. Oh my god, what did I do? Okay. The man's name is Eggert Benedict.
Eggert Benedict! Who on earth are you talking about, Counsel?
He paid a visit to Windibank's pawnbrokery on the afternoon before the incident took place, when the accused attempted to deceive the pawnbroker into releasing this article into her possession. That's right. The man identified by the defense, Mr. Eggert Benedict, then attempted to take the article from the defendant by force. Broker! Who said that?
Yes, sir?
I don't remember his voice. Oh, it's this guy. I believe this filthy pocket thief has just redeemed an article from you, no?
Yes,
The article in question belongs to me. I demand for it to be returned at once. No, it's a lie. What are you trying to pull? Give me back my overcoat, you wastrel, and needless to say, any music box discs too. So dumb. Inspector Gregson was there at the time, and can attest to what happened. In the end, it was the inspector himself who took the disc.
Can you corroborate this account, your Inspector? Yes, my lord. That's more or less what happened. And in the interest of being thorough, I asked Windibank for a print showing the fella. Taken from one of his red-handed recorder gubbinses.
Yes, that's him talking to Mr. Windibank this morning. That morning.
And you claim this man is the brother's accomplice.
Well, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin? Never seen the geezer before in my life. On my life, Gov, on my life, never seen him.
Well, somewhat unsurprisingly, it appears our witnesses disagree with this assertion.
I'm sure your lordship recalls my learned Nebanese friend's actual assertion, which was that he could prove the identity of the alleged accomplice. Yes, and I can. Then show us the evidence. I agree. We must see proof that the clean-cut gentleman in the photograph is the filthy criminal you say he is. This is the last piece of evidence. I've had a feeling that something has been missing in this trial from the very start. But now, I'm going to drag it kicking and screaming into the courtroom.
Are you ready to present your answer to the court then, counsel?
Yes, my lord. The defense will present the evidence now. proof that the man pictured in this photographic print was in fact the person struck by the third bullet. Take... wait, yeah, we already inspected it, right? Smear blood, turned green when analyzed. Take that! As I mentioned before, on the afternoon of the day in question, the defendant attempted, deceitfully, admittedly, to reclaim this disc from Windibanks.
Which is when the aforementioned Egbert Benedict appeared on the scene, I believe. This man then attempted to purloin the article from the defendant's possession, no?
That's correct, my lord. I myself was present at the time. It was following this that a minor incident occurred.
But of course, sir, here's the disc for you.
Very well. Then I shall bid you farewell. Say goodbye to style. Wait a minute! That disc is mine! Ah! What do you think you're doing, you little tramp? You've drawn blood, you filthy animal! Being a music box disc, it has countless small but sharp metal protrusions over its surface. Those protrusions caused Mr. Benedict's finger to bleed, and the resulting smear of blood is still visible on the disc now.
Goodness, a bloodstain, is it?
My assistant and I have just analyzed the bloodstain here in this very courtroom. Using my trusty fogger gun. Yes, and we added the results to this portfolio. Oh, this is, the one guy. I forgot his fucking name, the moon guy.
I say!
It's green! Oh yeah. It's exactly the same color as the blood around the calendar. The evidence is conclusive. The man calling himself Mr. Egbert Benedict. I can't read that without giggling! Mr. Egbert Benedict, who was in Windibanks earlier in the day, is the accomplice who was present at the scene of the crime that same night. So there was someone else there. Look at those two brothers now, they're sweating buckets.
Oi, what are you talking about? It's boiling in here.
My lord, it is the opinion of the defense that Mr. Egbert Benedict should be summoned to the courtroom to testify.
It would certainly seem that we can ill afford to ignore this gentleman's apparent presence.
Objection!
This has gone on long enough now. This flagrant ignorance of the mechanics of law. Sherlock Sholmes, you say? Yes, I've heard the name. The protagonist in a series of short stories for the vulgar classes. A god of detection or some such. And now you employ chemical substances devised by this fantastical persona in the highest court in the land. Do you expect us to take you seriously? The samples made by this plaything are not fit to be called evidence. So the bloodstain turned a shade of green. What of it? Here's to you successfully proving that no other blood in the world would turn the same color. Well? Bro! Put your fucking shoe down. And pray, do not even think of suggesting that we should take Mr. Sholmes' word for it. Is he right? Is Mr. Sholmes' concoction a load of something? He's a great detective. What are you talking about? We can't let him get away with that. Hard to keep up with the chatter. I knew it would come to this. Of course Mr. Sholmes' invention isn't going to be recognized by any official body. But what other choice did I have? I'm just remembering what Father Christmas over there said before. About how he was temporarily suspending the summation examination. She calls him Santa too! That's funny. Father Christmas. Ah, in other words, this examination isn't over yet, is it?
Good grief! What did you just say, young girl?
And in a summation examination, the decision as to whether or not the trial continues is in the hands of the 6 jurors, isn't it? So, the way I see it, it doesn't matter what certain other people think of Hurley's invention. Oh, yeah. At least, not for now.
Yes, she's right. Young lady, you have quite the devious mind.
It really just comes down to one thing. Whether these ladies and gentlemen of the jury are convinced by what you say, Runo. Is that about right, would you say? Or did I misunderstand something?
No, that's about it. She's the most rational person here. She was like, so far, the only one to, she noticed like that one obvious thing earlier. She's definitely why isn't she the defense attorney? Oh yeah, she's 10. Unbelievable. Mr. Sholmes' partner is a force to be reckoned with.
Iris Wilson, sharpshooter.
She ain't kidding. After that shrewd precis of... Precis? It's probably precis. Of the situation from an entirely unexpected source. It must be acknowledged that the previous summation examination has yet to reach its conclusion. This is absurd. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court now looks to you for your final leanings in this matter. As proud citizens of Her Majesty's Britain, I'm sure you will come to fair and just conclusions. So then, state your final decisions in turn, please.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Guilty.
Oh.
Guilty!
Hmm?
Not guilty.
Yeah! The fucking surgeon with
Because his hands are sterile.
2 called guilty, 4 called not guilty. Such is the outcome of the summation examination.
Objection!
My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage. The prosecution refuses to accept this decision.
Oh, sounds like someone's being a whiny baby. On what grounds?
If these jurors are persuaded by some half-baked concoction devised by a pretender to real police work, then they are too ignorant to be trusted with the judgment of anyone's guilt.
I'm sorry, Lord Van Zeeks, but the outcome of the summation examination cannot be ignored. This trial will continue.
Ah.
Ah! Blast you, Ryunosuke! Nevertheless, we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation. The defense has very reasonably requested the subpoena of a new witness. But sadly, I fear that will be impossible.
What?
The name of the gentleman gave for himself, Eggert Benedict, is quite clearly false.
I like how everybody's like, it's obviously a fake name because of how stupid it is. As if that's not like par for the... Admittedly, even for Ace Attorney, it's a pretty dumb name. But dumb names are par for the course in this series, but like, they're like, no, Eggert Benedict, that's really stupid. It's clearly, obviously fake. I don't believe it. Just when I managed to prove the man was there that night. Could I say something? Who is this?
Who was that, please? Who spoke?
It was me, my lord.
Juror number 5? What have you to say, madam?
If possible, Inspector.
Eh? Me, ma'am?
I wonder if you might show the photograph print to me again. The one in which the gentleman is shown.
Oh, does she know Mr. Eggert Benedict? All right. Yes, this one, you mean? Mr. Benedict?
Yes. There's no doubt in my mind. Juror number 5, you don't mean to say you know this man? Yes, I know him. If she says he's her husband, I'm out. That's crazy. I mean, again, this, like, the jury has clearly been, like, crafted, right? They're supposed to be random, but, like, they've clearly set this up as it's some kind of, like, it's fixed. It's like a setup. But, like, what the fuck?
Order, order, order! Juror number 5, how on earth?
I am a communications officer. Stop. As we can clearly see, the gentleman in the photograph is, stop, also a communications officer. Stop. He works in my office. Stop. Oh, co-worker. A very talented operator, in fact. Stop. He should be in the communication station now. Stop. Tapping away on the telegraph. Stop. This doesn't seem right somehow. I can't put my finger on why, but it doesn't feel right. Too convenient. I suppose we all imagined the accomplice would be some sort of hardened criminal. It's a bit unexpected to find out he has a respectable job by day, whatever he gets up to at night. Yes, I suppose that's it. I suppose that's why I felt like something was wrong.
If the gentleman is at London's communication station, we should be able to subpoena him within the hour. Lord Van Zeeks, if you please.
Yes, my lord.
Make the necessary arrangements with all haste.
As your lordship bids.
The court will recess for 1 hour. When the new witness arrives, we shall reconvene to hear the gentleman's testimony. Inspector Gregson? Yes, my lord. I should like to hear from you specifically about events at the pawnbrokery on the day in question. Come to my chambers during the recess. Yes, sir, my lord. Very well. Court is adjourned until 1:40 p.m.
Well, well, well. Another to be continued. Damn, things are heating up. I'm really invested in how this is gonna end. What the fuck? Who is Egbert Benedict? What's his real name? I'm waiting for his real name to turn out to be even stupider. That would be kind of the ultimate troll, is if they give him a really dumb name, everyone's like, that's obviously fake, and then his real name is even dumber. I really hope so. Scrambled Eggulus. Eggulus Scramblo. It's so dumb. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. We're on to trial part 3. I don't know how many parts are in it, but I mean, we're clearly close to the end. I don't know how many more parts are going to be. I suspect 2 or 3 more parts. I suspect there will be the next one and one after that and possibly one after that, but I don't know. It might just be 2. I feel like 4 is too many. Anyways, I'll be back on Friday doing an absolutely awful Welsh accent along with other things. But, for now, I'm gonna go. I'll be back on Friday with Nino Cooney, Monday with more Kingdom Shirts 2, and next week on Wednesday with more of this trial part 3. Till then, everybody have a wonderful time. Whatever day it is, it's been a while. I gotta get back in the groove. Thanks for watching. Have a good whatever time it is. Bye.